This video is about special right triangles in trigonometry, the 45 by 45 by 90 isosceles right triangle, and the 30 by 60 by 90 scalene right triangle. We will explore the side ratios and angles for these two types of triangles. Are you ready? Let's go. Our journey will cover why these triangles are special, detailed looks at both the 45 by 45 by 90 and 30 by 60 by 90 triangles, a summary sheet, and practice applications. While the Pythagorean theorem works for any right triangle, special right triangles offer a faster path. Their constant angle measures create predictable side ratios, allowing you to find unknown sides with simple multiplication or division. These works like a shortcut from multiples of 30 degrees, 60 degrees, and 45 degrees angles. Be sure to master all of these. You will thank me later, I assure you that 100%. We are focusing on two power players, the 45 by 45 by 90, or isosceles right triangle with two congruent legs and angles, and the 30 by 60 by 90, a scalene right triangle with three sides of different lengths. Look at the figures, it illustrates these types of triangles. We will start with the first triangle. The 45 by 45 by 90 triangle is an isosceles right triangle. Its defining properties are two congruent legs and two congruent acute angles, both measuring 45 degrees, as the acute angles must sum to 90 degrees. The figure shows this triangle. Have a pause and examine it. Now out of this, we have an important theorem. Theorem 11-8, the hypotenuse rule, states that the hypotenuse length is the leg length multiplied by the square root of 2. Also, to find a leg, divide the hypotenuse by the square root of 2. The illustration translates these into useful formulas. Take note of them. Memorize as possible. Let's see the 45 by 45 by 90 triangle in action. Example 1. If a leg is 7, the other leg, x, is also 7, and the hypotenuse, y, is 7 times the square root of 2. In example 2, if the hypotenuse is 3 times the square root of 2, the legs x and y are found by dividing by the square root of 2, making both 3. Feel free to pause the video and follow along the solutions in the slide. Now let's move on to the next type of triangle. Part 2 covers the 30 by 60 by 90 triangle, a scalene triangle with all three sides having different lengths. Side naming is crucial. The short leg is opposite 30 degrees. The long leg is opposite 60 degrees, and the hypotenuse is opposite 90 degrees. Take a look at the figure and examine it. In a 30 by 60 by 90 triangle, the length of the short leg is the key to finding everything else. The hypotenuse is twice the short leg. The long leg is the short leg, multiplied by the square root of 3. Yes, these are the important formulas that you should remember. Maybe you will be asking how these formulas were derived. Well, these ratios are derived from an equilateral triangle. By dropping an altitude, we create two 30 by 60 by 90 triangles. Applying the Pythagorean theorem confirms the side ratios. Short leg is a, hypotenuse is 2a, and long leg is a times the square root of 3. That's it, simple as that. You may pause the video and look closely at the given figures. Now let's have some examples for these. When working with the 30 by 60 by 90 triangle, always find the short leg first. This slide provides examples for 3 cases. When you are given the short leg, the hypotenuse, or the long leg, have a pause and follow along the solutions. All in all, here are the formulas you should remember. This is the ultimate cheat sheet. As you can see in the figures, in the 45 by 45 by 90 triangle, the legs are equal, and the hypotenuse is leg times the square root of 2. For the 30 by 60 by 90 triangle, always find the short leg first, then use the formulas for the hypotenuse and the long leg. Now, put your knowledge to the test. Find the lengths of the missing sides x and y for these 4 practice triangles. Pause the video now to work out the solutions. Here are the practice solutions. Review the steps for each problem, ensuring you correctly applied the rules for the 30 by 60 by 90 and 45 by 45 by 90 triangles to find the missing sides. Here is the summary slide of what we have covered today. Have a pause and take a shot. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to watch the other explainers in our class playlist. Just remember, there is always a solution in every problem. See you on the next one.